Hello boys, how are you today? We continue our GAT activities. Today is the sequences, time and age. The first question says if the father is 55 years old and his children is 8, 10, 12 and 16, then after how many years the father's age will be equal to the total age of his children. That means the total is here is the sum. So now if I add here 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16, the sum is equal to 46. So now the difference between 46 and 55 is 9. If I add 1 here, it becomes 56, and all of this become 50. If I add 3 for each edge, now this has become 11, this has become 13, this has become 15, this has become 19. If I add all of this, it's become what? 58. And if I add 55 plus 3, it's become 58. So you have to try all numbers. The best one here is what? The answer is B, which is 3. The next question said, Ahmed starts studying at 3 and 10 minutes for 2 hours and 55 minutes. Then rests for 55 minutes, then goes back to study for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So when did he finish studying? So we have to add all the time that he start and take a rest. So now 3 and 10 plus 55, you have to put it below, minutes, plus 2, so here there is no hours, we have to put 0. Here it's 2 and 45. Now if I add all of this now, 0 plus 5 plus 5 is 10, I put 0, I put 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 5 is 7, plus 4 is 11. We keep it here 11. Then we add the hours, it's 5 hours. Now as you know here, 110, that means it has each 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we have to subtract 60 from here. 110 minus 60, it's 50. So the 61 hour we have to add it here. So we have to add 1 hour. Here it's become 5. It's become 6 and 50 minutes. Now we have to subtract 6 and 50 minutes plus, sorry, we have to add plus 3 and 10 . So it's become 10 o'clock. Assalamu alaikum. How are you boys? Today we continue our GAT activity. Today is about the sequences, time and age. The first question here, if the father is 55 years old and his children is 8, 10, 12 and 16, then after how many years the father's age will be equal to the total age of his children? Do you know that the total means is the sum? So now if I add all of this 8 here, if I add 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16, it's equal to 46 years, all of them. Okay, now I have to try all these numbers. The father's is 55. After 1 year, it's become 56. And all of this become, we have to add 4 because they are 4 ages. It's become 50. So it's not equal. Now if we take a 3, so now if we take a 3, the 8, it's become 11 plus 10, it's become 13 plus 12 is become 15 because we have to add the 3 to each number or each age. This is become 19. If we add all of this, now it's become 58. And if we add the 3 to the father's age, 55 plus 3 is equal to 58 also. So that's mean the correct answer is the 3 years, after 3 years. So now Ahmed is starting studying at 3 and 10 minutes for 2 hours and 55 minutes. Then rests for 55 minutes. Then goes back to study for 2 and 45 minutes. So when did he finishing studying? So we have to add all the numbers or all the hours that he studied. So now we have to put here 2 hours and 55 plus 55 minutes, which is take the rest, so that means 0 hours and 55 minutes. Then he continue with 2 hours and 45 minutes. If we add all of this now, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. We have to put 5 here up with 1. 1 with 5, 6. With 5, 11. With 4, 15. So if we have put 15 all here. And now we have to add the hours. 2 plus 0 plus 2 is 4. As you see now, each 1 hour is 60 minutes. So how many 60 years? So we have 260, which is 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. If we subtract it from here, it's become 5. Here is the 3. Okay, here is 0. So 35 minutes. And we have to add the 260s here to this. It's become plus 2. Now it's become what? It's become 6. So 6 minutes, 6 hours and 35 minutes. Now we have to add this for what? For 3. Now he start with the 3 and 10 plus 6 and 35. You have to ignore this 0. So if we add them, it's become 9 and 45 minutes. He finished at 9:45 minutes. The answer is C. Now question 3, the salesperson goes to Delhi, the areas A, B, C, and D respectively. That means ordered A, B, C, D. in which area he will be after 167. So we have to divide. I have 4 areas, so I can divide like this. Now 167 divided by 4 because it's 4 areas. Now 0, 1 divided by 4, it can be, I take 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 times 16 is 16. Then we have to subtract, so it's become 0. Now we bring down the 7. 7 divided by 4 is 1. So 1 times 4 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Now we have to take the remainder. Okay? When he finished at 41, that means he finished with D. 41, it's for all 4 areas. Now when he started from 3, that means number 1 is A, number B, number 2 is C, number 2 is B, number 3 is C. That means the answer is C because number 3. Here the question said the factory produces 6,000 mobile phones every week. How many does it produce in 1 year? So you know that 1 year is equal sometimes to 42 to 52 weeks. But here we don't find, if you multiply 6,000 by 52, we don't find the answer, but we have to use it as 1 year. 1 year is equal to 50 years. 50 weeks, sorry. 50 weeks. So you have to multiply 6,000 by 50. That means is equal to 300,000. So the answer here is what? Is A. The last question, if the age of Ahmad's father is 5 years before his birth was 25 years old, what is the sum of their age after 15 years of Ahmad's birthday? Okay, now we want to find the after Ahmad. Now when Ahmad is birth is equal to 30 because 25 plus 5. Now after 15, that means we have to add after 15 years for the fathers and after 15 years for the Ahmad. The answer is equal to what? To 60. So after the sum of their ages is equal to 60 years. Thank you very much for your attending. I hope you understand the lesson.